paralysis of sin makes us to be separated from God.
Contact us for your live streaming solutions and event coverage, such as synods, conferences, seminars, revivals, and lots more. Engage us in showcasing your brands and services to the world through adverts and sponsorship. We also offer latest broadcast equipment for rent, all at affordable prices. Tune in to Acnn TV via any free-to-air decoder with the following installation parameters: Intelsat 20 satellite with tuning frequency 12562 MHz, symbol rate 30 Mbps, orbital position 68.5 degree east, and horizontal polarization. You can also keep in touch with episodes of our programs via these social media platforms. For inquiries, please call 070-3265-6544 or mail us via enquiries@acnntv.com. ACNN, reaching the world with the undiluted Word of God.
Welcome to News Update in ACNN TV. The Anglican Bishop of Diocese in Kwara State, Right Reverend Olushola Akumbi, has lamented the rising level of poverty, insecurity and corruption in Nigeria. He said the ugly trends, if not quickly checked, might take the country to a point of no return. Akumbi, while expressing sadness over the high rate of corruption, kidnappings, insecurity and poverty, called on the government at all levels to take urgent remedial actions to address the issues. The Diocese of Agwata Anglican Communion has had an ordination ceremony at the Cathedral Church of St. John, Ekulobia, in Agwata local government area of Anambra State, where 7 ordinands were made deacons and 1 deacon priested by the Bishop of Agwata Diocese, Right Reverend Samuel Ezofo. The Bishop charged the clerics to accept the Holy Scriptures as revealing all things necessary for eternal salvation through faith in Jesus Christ. He reminded them of the need to accept the discipline of the church in addition to giving due respect to those in authority. As for urged priests to be diligent in prayer and reading the scripture in addition to the deepening of their faith in the gospel against error. 2 of the newly ordained, Chibuzo Acnn and Honora Chinedu, who thanked God for using Bishop Ezofo to elevate them in his vineyard, promised to use their position to promote peace and unity in the society. Now, Christian Association of Nigeria, Acnn, has asked the security agencies in the country to leave no stone unturned in their protection of all churches in Zamfara State in order to prevent the terrorists from carrying out their threats against Christians. The state police commander had reportedly confirmed that a threat letter was sent to the Christians in the state asking them to stop worship and to close down churches or risk violent attacks. Acnn also alleged that all kidnappings and other criminalities being perpetrated in the northwestern part of the country are the handwork of terrorists who either migrated from the northeast or those who were released under the purported rehabilitation program of the federal government. They called on the police, the military authorities, and other security agencies to rise up now that the Federal High Court has labeled bandits as terrorists to the challenge of them who have turned kidnapping into the biggest business venture in the geopolitical zone. Now on the foreign scene, it has been announced that the Reverend Lynn Collins will be the next bishop of the suffragan see of Barking in the Chelmsford Diocese, succeeding the Right Reverend Peter Hill, who retired earlier this year. Lane is currently rector of Stockport and Bennington in the Diocese of Chester, where she served since July 2019. She is also a trustee and the chair of the National Estate Churches Network. Speaking about her appointment in a message to the churches in the Barking area, Lane said it has been the most delightful and humbling surprise to have been called to this role and to Chelmsford Diocese. Looking forward to joining and learning from the people, communities and partners across the Barking area. Lane said it is a privilege to serve God and to support Bishop Gully as she leads the continuing discernment of his will for the diocese and to the Church of God. And now President Joe Biden has said only Santa Claus can keep a promise to deliver every gift this Christmas as the U.S. grapples with global supply chain disruption. Well, he said at the White House his administration was fixing the problem, leaving the country in a very strong shape for the festive season, adding that he has talked with corps of UPS and FedEx who are on track to deliver more package than ever. On sports, Nigerian Football Federation NFF will not pay Super Eagles coach Granite Raw severance package as both parties are set to end their partnership. According to ESPN journalist Colin Udo, the NFF will only pay Raw his wages for the remainder of his contract with no severance package. According to him, there is no severance package in Granite Raw's contract. The Federation is only obliged to pay him the remainder of his remuneration, and that is what they are working on at the moment. That's the end of News Update on CNN TV. Thank you for watching. I am Charles Philip Wakalam. Bye.
Crossfire is a program that treats controversial topics on diverse issues surrounding the family, church, and society.
Does it mean if a woman now prays with her hair uncovered, God will not honor the prayer?
Should single ladies ask single guys out on a date?
It's not a sign of desperation. It's you knowing what you want and going for it.
Okay.
But you can't tell me that comedy in the church is wrong.
If you go through our Church of Nigeria hymn now, you will see so many hymns written by Nigerians.
You know, a man is